Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For the people joining for the first time, welcome. This is not a political poll. This is a spiritual poll. We come together on this Sunday as a collective, raising our vibration so that we can raise the vibration of the planet. And as I get more and more bombarded with things to do for the holiday season, things to buy, gifts to ship, and I feel the shift of so many things happening in our world. So I just wanted to make this as simple as possible today. We're going to pull 3 cards. I've pulled them already. And then for those who choose to, we're going to go into the Healing Dome. So as we're running around, going crazy, thinking, am I spending too much? Am I spending too little? I don't have enough. I have too much. All this stuff. Let's just take a couple of deep breaths. You can pull 1, 2, 3, or all 3. Seeing beyond. I'm reminded of that Jethro Tull song. The Christmas spirit is not what you drink. What is this time of year that we celebrate in so many nations, so many religions and spiritual people, and I imagine animals too. They celebrate this time in a way that marks it as a very reverent time. And so, what does it mean to see beyond? To see beyond the presence, to see beyond the financial aspects of it. What's that mean to you? The divine matrix. When we get caught up in lack and the thoughts of our gifts, and because these holiday times are so keen to are so important to what we give, and it's been commercialized to, and is that really what is important? The gift, the amount, the size? If we drop into the divine matrix of all that is, of Creator, drop into that. And what are the gifts that we see there? What are our gifts that we can share? And the last card is a bonus because we got 2. Feeling the world. At first I thought it said feeding the world, and that is a great gift. if we can feed the world. And so let me just go down this matrix, this divine matrix, in feeding the world. How can we feed the world? Those of us who can donate to charities that do feed the world. The World Kitchen. And I'm not promoting any one, although I just did. But check it out yourself. What do you feel good offering some of your gift to? And it doesn't need to be money. It can be a thought. It can be an imagination. Going into that special place where you imagine a big table that you have laid out this incredible spread, and all are welcome. The other thing I'm thinking about here, what do you feed earth, dirt, rocks? It goes into the shamanic arena, because we forget. We think rocks and dirt, they don't have any feelings. Well, in shamanic terms, they do. So feel the world. And that's everything on it, in it, around it. And the bonus card, healing the light, healing the heart. If we feel the world, and we place that in our heart, and we take away all the negative, and we put it back into positive. We focus so much on what's wrong and what is causing us pain versus what's right and causing us joy. And I feel like if we drop back into the divine matrix, seen beyond our current situation, that we will be able to heal our hearts. I'm going to put on a Healing Dome video that I recorded earlier. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being with me, for being in this community on this Sunday. Peace and love. If you're driving, I would suggest strongly to save this for later. Let's adjust our bodies so that we're comfortable in our chairs. You can lay down if you wish. And the intention is to go to the Healing Dome that we have gone to many, many times before. Some people would like incense, sage, a smudge, candle. However you want to set up your sacred space for this, you can do it now. And let us call in our guides, our angels, our departed loved ones, and have them join us on this journey to the Healing Dome. I'm going to use my rattle and ask them to come with us, to join us. And as we take a couple of deep, slow breaths, slowly exhaling, slowly inhaling, we feel energy around us. And in our mind's eye, we imagine balls of energy, of color, of light. And in our mind's eye, they help us to stand and walk out the door of our room, our apartment, our house. And as we walk through the door, we find ourselves in a mist, a cleansing, cool mist. And as we walk through the mist, we find ourselves on the familiar path leading down to the ocean. And along this path, we notice the beautiful sights and sounds of nature. We hear birds singing, insects humming. We hear the elementals walking along with us, along the path, hidden, the hidden folk. And our soul gets lifted. And as we walk down to the beach, we come to a stream. And we bend down to the stream and we scoop water into our hands and onto our face. Cool, refreshing. And we look at the bottom of the stream and we see pebbles. And fish. And the pebbles look like worlds. There's a galaxy of life in this stream. And as we cross the stream, we see the familiar dome. We see our angels guarding the dome. Only light can enter. No sadness. No pain. Love and light. And as we get up to the guardians, they ask us to remove our egos. And as we do, we look down and we see so many egos clumped in a pile. And we walk through the entryway as beams of light, balls of energy. And in the center of the dome is a fire. There's a shaman, an angel, and they are dancing around the fire. We find our place to sit. And as we stare into the fire, we are mesmerized and transported. And we feel all of our spirit guides, all of our helpers, slowly descending down to be with us. Some sit next to us, some sit behind us. And one comes right to us, face to face. And it takes our energy into its hands, into its wings, into its vibration. And in this vibration, all is well. And we hear from the depths, from the recesses of our minds, who, what needs healing. Where do you want to put our energy, our healing energy? And the colors start to shift a little in our vision. Golds to greens to blues to pinks. And we notice something in our light being hand, in our awareness. And it's a name. Or is it a place? And is it a place? And when you look into your hand and you see this word, you feel a calling to go to the altar and place this name on the altar. And you notice the altar has many names, many places. And there is a hidden folk on the altar. And as you look, you notice there are more and more. And they're dancing on the altar, sending healing to the names that we placed on there. And we graciously, smoothly float back to our chairs, to our places where we are sitting. And we find ourselves surrounded by angels. And we notice the angels' wings form a circle. And as we look down to see who is touching us, we see our wing touching another angel. And now it's time to head back. We say goodbye to our angels. They remind us that they are here anytime. They remind us that the hidden folk are taking care of our names, our loved ones, our prayers. And as we get up to leave, a golden white light shoots from the top of the dome and bathes us. And we walk, float out of the dome, and we see the guardians with our egos. And as they put them on us, our egos are now golden, light. And we start walking back up the hill, through the stream, up the path, paying attention to every living thing that we encounter. And we come through the mist, and we feel ourselves back in the chair, in our rooms, in our houses. We slowly wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes, and we feel the golden light surrounding us. And we hear, "Thank you," from our loved ones, from our guides, and from our angels.